Hey guys, this is Dr. John and minor event has just started in the game and I was quite looking forward to it because miners are one of the troops that you can use in big numbers to farm, but I found out that I never upgraded my miners, so I am sitting with level 1 miners and level 2 miners on my main account. So I decided to just give them a try. So let's take a look. So this is the first base I attacked with this strategy, and here I was trying to lure the CC with one miner. I think it was outside the range of the CC. So basically in this I'm using my heroes and a couple of wizards to clean out a few buildings from my side to help miners go inside the base and not waste too much time running around, because miners don't have a favorite target, they will attack anything. So here I am spreading the miners along one side. The reason I chose this base was single target infernos. It's a decent level town hall 10 and has a lot of splash damage in the middle, wizard towers and 2 mortars are in the center. And these skeleton traps can be a big problem for this attack because they force your miners to stay above ground and hit them one by one, and in that time they will be taking in a lot of damage from the wizard towers and the mortars that are in the range. So as you can see, this was my first raid, and I have never really used miners for farming, as you can tell by the fact that I have never upgraded them. uh, so this attack kind of dies out right here. Miners don't go towards that second inferno, but I still got the town hall, the dark elixir storage. This base did not have much dark elixir, but I was just trying to see what I can do with this army. So after this I found a collector raid, which is always a nice thing to do, but since I'm not spreading all my miners around, I want to destroy all of this base here. Again, I'm sending my heroes in with 3 or 4 wizards, trying to take out some structures from one side. I won't be able to get to the queen. It's always good if you can take out the queen because of how much DPS she has, but it's not a big priority in this army. Miners can take out the queen on their own. And now again I'm spreading all my miners on one side of the base and dropping my heal spells behind the first layer of defenses. I let them take some damage and then drop the heal spells so they will come back to full health. Now I'm dropping a rage spell in the core. Wasn't needed in this phase because the infernos were dead, but I'm always taking one rage spell with this army to just help through the core of the base, take out stuff faster. It's hard to tell really how many miners you have alive when they are underground. But as you can see, this base is done for. I try to save 2 or 3 miners to send in from the back end, just in case my main group strays to one direction and leaves some collectors or some other loot alone. So here, as you can see, I have plenty of miners still alive. I am taking max level miners in the CC, which help a lot in this attack. In many of the attacks you will see they end up surviving. So good loot on this one. So here I found a Town Hall 10 base without infernos, which is always a great thing to do. And I had baby dragon this time to help my heroes a bit. I don't think you need to bring a baby dragon, but I was substituting a few wizards for a baby dragon, so it worked out alright. And here my heroes are going for the defensive queen. I had to use both my abilities here. And here now the CC troops come out. I would recommend trying to lower the CC in this strategy as far as possible, because CC troops can be a big problem, but still I'm taking 2 poison spells, so you can take care of the CC troops on the fly. But here I end up wasting quite a lot of time taking care of CC troops, and which you don't want to do. Miners are not that fast of a troop, because they stop at every single building, they burrow down, then they come out. So you want to give them some time to go through the base. And again, I had used both my poison spells on the CC troops, so I did not have anything for the skeleton traps that popped out, and again that wasted some time. So I will essentially run out of time. Not many defenses left, 1 mortar and 1 archer tower. I would have been able to 3-star this, but a lot of time wasted here. So I would really recommend you don't waste too much time. Just give 30 seconds to your heroes and then just go in with your miners. So here I'm trying to do a live attack, and I have found a base that has a lot of loot. But the problem is this one is around 11 and it has an eagle. An eagle can always be a big problem because of how much splash damage it has. And it has single target infernos, which are good. You can really use single target infernos to your advantage. So what I'm just gonna do is remove this side of buildings. So my miners can really go towards the eagle artillery quickly. If you have higher level heroes, you can always bring a few wall breakers to help your heroes a bit more. And now I think we are ready to just start with our miner spam. I'm using a few miners to clear those army camps from one side. The eagle artillery is doing quite a lot of damage. Dropping a rage spell. Hopefully these miners will go towards the eagle. A lot of damage coming to them. Now the eagle artillery goes down and my troops are on the town hall. I don't know if I will be able to get all the loot here. Here I'm dropping my last heal spell. No wizard towers in the range, but there are mortars, so I like to use my spells early than late. So I managed to take out the dark elixir storage, which is good. I think I will end up missing these few collectors on this side. I still have plenty of miners left, but they are kind of split, so point defenses are doing a ton of damage on them. And here a bomb tower will be a problem. That wizard tower will just kill all the miners. I think I have one miner left. Yeah. So we are all out of miners here. And that is it. But really solid loot, I would say. It's a really cheap army. And since I really don't have much experience with this army, I'm really happy with the result. So now we are on my main account, that is Town Hall 11. I'm using a similar army here, using couple miners to lower the CC, and I'm sending in my heroes and 4 wizards. In this one I'm using a few wall breakers because I have relatively higher level heroes on this one, so I'm trying to get more value out of them, and I'm able to take out the CC troops, a few defenses on the queen. And if you notice, this base has single target infernos, which is something I would recommend you to find if you are trying to farm at higher levels. Multi-target infernos can be a lot of pain, unless of course you can take out one of them with your heroes. Here I am using a few miners here to take out some structures on this side, and then I'm going to just send everything in with my warden. I drop an early heal spell because of that wizard tower, and everything is moving towards the core here. Giant bomb goes up, but that would not make much of a difference. I go ahead and pop the Grand Warden's ability. If you are going against multi-target infernos, then I would recommend you use Grand Warden's ability as they are approaching either the first Inferno tower or just after they have taken out the first Inferno and going towards the second. You can neutralize at least one of the Inferno tower's effect with your Grand Warden's ability. So it's your judgment which one you want to really focus on. If your miners can easily reach first Inferno tower, then save Warden's ability for the second one. If your miners are going to spend quite a lot of time around the first Inferno without targeting it, then use it early. And here, as you can see, I still have a whole bunch of miners left and only 2 defenses left in the base. They will go down without any issues, and it's a decent loot. I'm not really nexting a lot to find good loot right now. After that, I managed to find this base, which what I can say, it's really rushed and inactive right now, so no trouble with the Infernos or the Eagle. You know, I love finding these kind of bases when farming. It's easy loot. So again, I'm just sending in my heroes, taking out half of the remaining defenses that are active, and after that I'll just be spamming my miners. Not a lot to see in this attack, I would say, except for how much of an overkill this was. So I'm hoping that you guys are enjoying this minor event, and I think this army has a lot of potential for farming even outside this event. I would like to use these miners a bit more, and I'm hoping the update that is coming does something to help miners just a little bit. I mean, they just need a little buff in some manner to make them useful for war again. Not make them as overpowered as they were before the previous nerf, but still I think they could use a little buff. They get destroyed very easily against uh, bases with Infernos and Eagle and everything. And also the update sneak peeks are supposed to be coming over this weekend from what I am hearing, so probably today or tomorrow, I don't know, maybe the first sneak peeks will be out before this video ends up uploading. So this attack is finished, and as you can see, I only used 2 heal spells, no rage and no more heals. So really good loot with that. I'm also getting loot bonus for champ 3. So this is it. Not a lot to really do with this army. All I'm trying to do is remove few structures from one side of the base with my heroes, and then just try to funnel all my miners towards the core, and again heal and rage. So if you guys like this video, give this a like and subscribe for more videos. I'm trying to bring more war related videos, but I would probably not be warring myself. I'm upgrading my heroes, so I'll be farming a lot more. Let me know in the comments what else would you like to see the videos on, and there should be some more videos on the screen, so check them out as well. And hopefully the update sneak peeks come out soon, so I'll talk about that as well. So thanks for watching.